Hi everybody, it's Lavinia. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the tour of my current craft room. I am going to be moving into a larger room. So this is just a small bedroom and I made it into my craft room. So this is normally where I would be sitting, and this is the area that I normally would be utilizing, whether it's to paint or make my jewelry, polymer clay, sewing. This is the more convenient area because of the light that I get. So I have my sewing machine here. So whenever I need it, I would move it to here and do that. And this is a dresser where in these drawers, I have my fabrics. So actually all this is sewing or quilting stuff. So for example, I have my fabrics in here. And then in this area, these two drawers are watercolor supplies, just to keep them out of the way. So papers and books and things like that. And then this drawer, I just have some miscellaneous stuff that I don't use as often. And hi, Stormy. My little quilter's cut and press. Some other items that are underneath here, but I do love this. I think it's from Husky. It's a workbench that I actually bought, I think at Home Depot. And what I like about it is that it has this where you can raise or lower the bench. So when I'm working here, I will have it lowered, and then I do raise it up to meet the dresser when I want to put my larger, so this is just a small cutting mat, but I have a large cutting mat, and I put that here when it's level to make my larger cuts of larger fabric. And again, I do move my sewing machine here when I'm using it to sew. Then here in this corner, I have some sewing supplies. And on this desk, I have my watercolors, my markers, my watercolor pencils, regular pencils, my ink supplies, pencils, things like that. Here, just my glues, my glue gun, my heat embossing tool, just some little paper thingamajigs and like little tiny things like that. Some other supplies down here, my light box. In here, I keep my like my paste, my other types of glues, Mod Podge, things like that in there. Then here is just a desk where I have books up there. In this area is just, some other type of supplies that I don't use again as often. And when I move this into the other room, I think I'm going to put my laptop here. This is just a bookcase, so I have books there. And in this closet, my husband had taken out the rod and the shelf so that I can put, I used to have out here a, which I have actually in here, I'll show you. So I had like this steel shelving unit that I used to keep over here, but again, the room is small, so it was making it really cramped. So he took out the shelving unit and we were able to fit this in. So in this area here, I have all my yarns and crochet stuff, knitting stuff. I had out of scraps, I made this bag. It's not lined, it doesn't have handles, but it keeps a lot of my yarn in there. I also have my iron. This is all jewelry beading stuff. Again, yarns are pretty much stacked almost to the top. So I have my larger iron, my little mini iron in here. I also have my, because if you watch my channel, you know I dabble in quite a few things. I have my polymer clay pasta machine, thingamajig in there. This is all beading stuff, all beads and things like that. These are my jewelry tools, or any kind of tool, my hammers, things like that in there. In this cube, I have wires and metal jewelry that I use for doing that type of work. Down here, more beads. I think I have in here my alcohol inks Yep, so my alcohol inks, embossing powders are in there. Again, more jewelry stuff in here. This is my polymer clay oven. You see right there. And then over here on this side, so I have my small little ironing board. I have this plastic thing that, has envelopes and cards and things like that. So a couple of baskets with different items in there. And again, it goes all the way up. So as you can see, this is where my husband took out the shelf and the rod. So we just left it like that. So in the other room, I was asking him, I said, well, that other room doesn't have that. And he said, well, we're just putting gym equipment in here. So, so I'm just going to leave this stuff still in this closet. And then, whoops. And then here, these are my Hobby Lobby watercolor case. And then in this bin, I just have different things from markers to my wood stuff, some papers, ephemera, templates, stamps, things like that. And sometimes it's a little bit heavy, so they kind of do like fall off each other, but it's fine. So what else do we have? So also we have carpet in here and in the other room, and I had kind of wished I could have put like this extra laminate, get like the Pergo and put it in, but that's going to take a lot of time. So I do have these extras, from the box, the original box from when we did the other floors years ago. So I may see about putting it underneath, maybe where I'm going to be doing maybe my watercolors or maybe even my jewelry in case something were to fall. I haven't really had any problems with the watercolors, but sometimes when I vacuum, I do hear like a bead or something, go into the vacuum cleaner. And then I do have a couple of my drawings hanging. I love this one with the cat. And then there's this one here that I love also. These are both with charcoal. So I will show you now next what, so just to give you an idea, whoops. So again, and this is an oil painting I did many years ago. And so this is just to give an idea of what it looks like and where I'm going to be moving to. Okay, so this is where I am going to be moving to, into this larger bedroom area. We took out the furniture. Actually, someone, came and got it because just haven't, had use for it. So this way we'll be utilizing both rooms, really well. So let me just turn on the light here. And it also has more light. So here in this section, we used to have another dresser, but what I'm going to put, I think, is that desk, maybe in this area here. Then, so got to get rid of, a lot of this stuff here, but we had some gym equipment in here. So I am going to put just don't know yet where I'm going to put it, but as you can see, the room is larger. I'm going to get rid of this mirror here because I do want to put my drawings up, and I have this nice view. So I'm still going to put that dresser with the workbench in this area. I just don't know where I'm going to put the other stuff, but and then we do have this closet here, but we have clothes and things packed away in here, so that'll remain there. And have a ceiling fan. And again, this stuff here is just going to be moved out of the way, but I do want to show you. So what we're going to put in the other room is, we have this total gym, weights, my step bench. I'm going to show you my Pilates chair, which I love. I got that off of QVC. And I'm also going to show you my mini elliptical, show you what that looks like. So right now I have these in the living room. So this is my Pilates Pro chair. I bought it off of QVC. I love it, love it, love it. It has two different settings, to make it easier or harder. So, and then this knob will come in here if you want to make it as one. And, I can sit on here. So you can do a lot. You can sit, you can stand, arm work, stomach work, all that stuff. And then this is my mini elliptical. It also comes with bands. And so you could either press it, you know, as if you're sitting and with the bicycle going it like that. That's kind of like pre-cubey, I guess. Or you can stand the other way and do it as a mini elliptical, which is what I prefer to do. So, so as you can see, this will be moving into that room, and then won't have this in the living room. Okay, everybody, thanks so much for watching. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I hope you like, share, subscribe. And once we get moved in, I will show you, I guess maybe what the setup is. If you guys have any ideas of what works for you, just let me know. And say bye, Stormy. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care. Bye.